Hi, Jose. My name is Daphne, one of the essay correctors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for getting involved in the course, and thank you for sending in your first two essays, which are looking really good. So they're both on the topic of education and schools. The one here, this is about reading. It's kind of building skills, isn't it? So some people support the idea that the execution of pleasant activities with children is more prone to improve different competencies and inventiveness than reading. Wow, you've done a great job here paraphrasing the question, which is excellent. You're not using the same words as in the question. You've made it quite complicated, though. I think you need at the beginning nowadays, or experts, sorry, throughout the world today, support the idea. You need something a bit more general at the beginning. And now in the next module you're going to do, we're going to show you an example of how to do this. Okay, so some people support the idea, the execution. Execution of activities, I wouldn't really use that. It sounds a little bit unnatural. Literally, I would say encouraging children to take part in something like that. You have to make sure that it sounds natural. So a band 9 on writing is natural and sophisticated, which is very hard to do because sometimes you can use a lovely word, but it sounds just too awkward. It doesn't sound quite right. More prone. I wouldn't say more prone. I would literally say more likely to. There's nothing wrong with prone. The word is fine. Again, it's just a little bit awkward. Improve different competencies. Yes, good. Admittedly, there are some activities where I would say, I wouldn't say, you could say in which, either where or in which. Skills and creativity are stimulated. However, others might not be that useful. Okay. Give me your opinion, because this is an opinion essay, and then you want to say this essay we'll discuss. So you want to kind of introduce your essay. Okay. Firstly, sports and outdoor activities may be enjoyable and might lead to many benefits. Okay, keep on going here, such as. You're going to give me some examples, such as fitness and team building. Okay, some of these are well known, so we're going to add in that. Some of these are well known, these, not those, because of their, plural, effect on the development of spatial awareness, running skills and socialization. Good. By practicing soccer. So you want to hear, for example, by practicing soccer. We would actually say playing soccer, not practicing. By playing soccer, for example, you've got, a child might know other children or get to know other children and learn how to deal with conflicts. Good. And the frustration of eventually losing a game. Good. These situations, game, carry on here, sorry. Game, relative clause, which is, vital, so very important, vital for real life and future career prospects, something like that. Develop it, so tell me a bit more here. These situations are not provided by reading. Don't use any punctuation like that. You don't need it. Nevertheless, they are vital for healthy growth. Okay, so which is important for? Okay. However, there are other fun and interesting. Fun is not a very high level word, so use a better level word as well. Like video games, that might lead to the opposite. Okay, the opposite of healthy growth. There are a plethora of really, don't use really, extremely enjoyable and challenging games, though an enormous variety of crime and violence are encouraged. Because of their realistic effects, some addicted gamers might face increased levels of stress and even dream about their supposed enemies. According to some specialists, they are linked to anxiety and even depression. Okay, consequence. Yes, should not be encouraged rather than reading. Okay, well done. I wanted to make all the way through this paragraph thinking, quick, make the link back to reading, connect this back to reading. So you've done that at the end, which is fine. Yes, although being, yeah, I mean, you could see this in books, okay? So maybe you just made to make the point that you can see that in books, but actually because it's real, it's even more dangerous, or because it seems real, it's even more dangerous. Um, rather than reading. Okay, good. Nice paragraph though. Good idea, Dan. You've nice vocabulary as well. In conclusion, I admit, I wouldn't go. I admit. I believe there are an enormous number of enjoyable activities you've done with a child, which could be able to produce a great variety of benefits, not generally provided only by reading. Nonetheless, there are activities like some games, even yes, okay, even being pleasant. Let's go some more adjectives here. Challenging and entertaining should not be pushed into, or should not, no, pushed into, should not be considered as a replacement for the benefits that reading can bring. Yeah? Okay, that'd be good. Well done. Okay, so nice essay there. You've done really well. Just watch that you are on task all the way through. Keep connecting it back to the question. You've got a couple of little grammar errors, but not too bad. And just a few things on language. We'll as we go through, we will be sort of upgrading the Lexis, just working on Lexis a bit. But well done, good essay there. Oh, sorry, I wanted to just highlight that because that was my addition in there. Okay, so this one, schools should be more fun. Okay, again, we're going to put something in the beginning. Yeah, many professionals have been discussing, or many professionals today believe that or argue that. School should be more fun. Okay, the same thing. We're not going to use the word fun because it's a bit low level. Innovative, challenging, stimulating. There's other words that we can use here. I agree that entertainment may be used for education since it might have unequivocal benefits. Good. The Cecily will point out good how it can be used. Really nice. Good intro. Firstly, I admit, so I wouldn't put your opinion here, okay? I would only put your opinion in the introduction and in the conclusion. So just go firstly, and then here, the utilization of, so cut that, entertainment as a pedagogical tool, good word, entertainment such as, so tell me what you mean here, as a pedagogical tool can be useful to focus the attention of the student. Okay, so very important here. Tell me what you mean. Putting in more sport, more music in the classroom, more art in the classroom. What do you mean? By having the people entertain without any learning purpose is far from the school's principles. For instance, before the approval of educational law guidelines in Brazil, some schools were used to allow students to used to, you don't need were, used to allow students to watch the internet, to use the internet, capital I with internet, and to watch movies in case of absence of a teacher without any educational content. I'm sure the students loved it, but I know it's not very good. In sharp contrast, all types of films now are designed with educational and the student interest only. Okay, therefore, finish this point. It's a very good point. Therefore, yes, you can use films in school, but not always. Yeah, or you can use them if they have an educational bias, or they directly contribute to the classroom learning context. Okay, so we could add in these sort of really nice, quite high-level phrases, which would kind of conclude that little paragraph there. Secondly, there is a trend, so in many schools, something blah blah, of using games as powerful teaching means, according to specialists. So games, what kind of games? Yeah, what kind of games? Brain develops more reliable ways to maintain the information as a new skill discovered to win in the games. Okay, um, discovered to win, just to win the games, not win in. For example, the Brazilian-based startup, it has won some prizes for some prizes for innovation in the teaching learning process using games, and has significantly increased its size because of the demand from size and profitability, because of its demand from different type of companies, different types of companies and schools. Let's connect this back to schools. Interested, spelling. Interested in their experience. Okay, nice example. That's very interesting. Good. In conclusion, I believe, so now I want your opinion again, that stimulating and creative entertainment may be used as a, just come down here, pedagogical resource in schools for students of all ages. So I mean by developing, just go a little bit more. I know you know this, but show the examiner you know this. Therefore, I agree that schools can be more fun and entertainment. Yeah, find another way around for that word. We've had that a lot. Could, should, yeah, be used in the learning process. Yeah, instead of but, go although as a better connecting word. Although, yeah, it may not be so useful. Not be useful. Good. Okay. Really nice. Two great first tasks, Juan. Jose. Sorry. Um, really, really good tasks. That's lovely. Good work here. You've got lots of good stuff going on. Most of all, your writing is very clear, which is excellent. So you're writing with lovely grammar, good vocabulary. You've got some great sort of collocations going on, significantly increased. You've got some really nice, really nice vocab that you're using. And you're on task with both of them. You've understood the question, you're answering the question nicely. Take a look at the next modules, crack on with the next essays. Because it's Christmas tomorrow, I'm going to be taking a few days off, but I will look out for your essays and find them and correct them as soon as I can. Okay, many thanks.